So the open heart surgery was performed at a hospital in Maryland. The staff was absolutely phenomenal. I think the surgeon, at the end of it all, I felt like he was my, grandfather at that time, right? He was so caring. He knew all the right words to say to put you at ease, right? It was like, oh, no problem. Oh, I can take this. Oh, I got this, right? He made us feel very comfortable. And once again, I'm just going to tell you what I remember. I do remember him making me feel at ease because, I'm young at this point. We're newly married, and all of this came up within a 5 to 6 month time frame. And we had no idea that this is what we were going to walk into. And so the hospital was actually Union Memorial here in Maryland. And it was the staff overall, they prepped you. So aside from him going to pre-op appointments with different specialists and you meeting the anesthesiologists and the nurses and things like that in their heart center at that time. Now, remember, this was in 2000. They would call and check up on you. They would, make sure that you were knowledgeable about the next steps and what needed to be done. And then also educating you on what to expect after the surgery, right, was also important. Now, it was very stressful. At this time, I'm running around. I'm not taking care of myself. Caregivers, we always talk about this. I'm not taking care of myself at this point. I'm eating on the go if I'm eating at all. I'm working full time, and I am stressed to the max. So it is my stressful time, right? Because I don't know what to expect. I'm hoping everything goes okay. I'm worried to death, and I don't know who to turn to. As a side note, there was no support at this moment because my parents and I were not really seeing eye to eye for personal reasons that I'm not going to expose. So we reconciled and made up. That was fine, but I didn't have parental support on my end. And so it was too much to go through and not feel like I didn't have anybody to talk to. A lot of caregivers feel that way. We don't have that support when we are encountering falling into caregiving the first time. We feel very much alone and we're trying to hold it together for everybody else, but we don't take care of ourselves. If I had an emergency guidebook like the Caregiver's Guide that's on our website, which is why it was created, I would have felt so much better because I would have known what to look for, right? I would have known how important it is for me as a caregiver to not only take care of my husband at that point, but also take care of myself, which I wasn't doing. I'm going to tell you, over the course of my marriage to him, I doubled in size. I doubled in size. And we're going to get into that a lot later. I had no idea that as I was going through this process, the stress, the unhealthy eating, the not taking care of myself, what damage I was doing to myself. See, that catches up with you as a caregiver later when you don't take care of yourself. And next thing you know, you can't fit into any of your clothes, right? Your health is declining because you're paying so much attention to somebody else. And so we get to a point where I have no support. We need to have this surgery. And I had to have that honest, open conversation and ask for help from my mom.